Welcome, Virgo. I'm Karen, this Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a personal growth reading, and it'll just talk about things that are blocking you from a certain situation or a certain situation that caused some blocks for you to move forward with something. We'll take a look at the blocks, the fears, obstacles, strengths, what you don't see, and more. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot today. Keep in mind, this is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate, but regardless of whether it does or doesn't, don't. Bad English, Karen. Take a look at your other placements because, these type of readings can really spark some aha moments. Or just kind of like those slaps in the faces that we need once in a while. And some of these are very hard readings too, so beware of that. So Virgo, also, please, if this resonates, hit the like button, give me a comment. Even if it doesn't resonate, but you like the content, it really does help me to have those likes on there. Let's get going, especially on my shorts. The more likes I get on my shorts, the more they grow, and then that grows my channel a lot. I don't know why that is. I don't know enough about YouTube. I'm here to do the readings. That's really what I'm here for. I try to just do what I can. Okay, so let's get started here. Let's go, Virgo. What do we got? Now, you guys, I know you're not very patient. Well, or you are really patient, one of the two. Two cards for the blocks for our Virgos, please. Five of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, obstacles, fears, the Star. When I see the Star and an obstacle or a fear, it makes me a little bit apprehensive, I will be honest, because that feels like a loss of hope to me. So we'll talk about it when we get there. Strength, Queen of Pentacles, I feel like that's you. Ace of Wands, what you don't see. Ten of Cups, and Sun. Oh, I'm kind of getting sad, Virgo. Unexpected. Four of Wands. It's good where this leads. Two of Wands. Ace of Cups. I'll leave it right there. Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is you in probably love or caring about someone. I feel like the block with the Ace of Swords, let's start reading because this is kind of hard. The Ace of Swords with the Five of Pentacles is you're feeling like I almost feel like you're afraid. Not afraid. Could be afraid. Something's blocking you from speaking your mind about something. And I feel like it comes from that Five of Pentacles, which is you don't feel like anyone's there to help you anyway. There's something very clear here about you're feeling very alone and wounded to some degree. Now, whether that wounded can be all kinds of different things, emotionally wounded, just not in a good headspace. But the Ace of Swords tells me that the block is you communicating this to somebody because it needs to be done. This is a hard reading, so I'm going to start really saying right here, right now, this is a tarot reading. It is entertainment purposes only. You have free will. Tarot is only a guide. And if there's something deeply happening, especially with the loss of hope feeling, if that's happening, you may need to reach out to somebody. So this block is important because sometimes these energies of feeling alone and not feeling like there's any help out there will only get worse because I feel like you do have help out there. But you're not ready to ask for it, and I would be very, very clear that you should. That's my advice as a person, not a tarot reader. Like if you're feeling that way, and then there's got to be someone, even if you have to call a support hotline, find somebody, because there's a little bit of a helpless feeling now, hopeless. So the star is all about our hope and our faith, and this is a fear and an obstacle, and you're really you're afraid, you have a fear that you will not be able to reach those hopes and dreams that you have. The Six of Swords is an obstacle in the respect that I feel like you need to move away from something to get to a better place in your life, whether it's relationships, work, something, but you need to do this. And I feel like that fear is real because you're afraid. And anytime we have to move away from something, no matter what it is, even if it's not serving us, is not an easy thing to do. Never, ever. I mean, there's some times where we just put our foot down and go, but then once we do it, it's kind of like, whoa. And then we're happy, but sometimes it takes us to get to that point. But there's something really big here about you knowing you need to move on. And you're really afraid. Like I'm getting really deep afraid. Like not just, oh, this sucks. It's a pretty deep feeling to me. Your strengths though, the Queen of Pentacles is you, Virgo. Well, I don't know if this represents Virgo, but it is a pentacle, which is an earth, which is you are an independent person. You have what it takes. Showing up as a queen is a lot of, you've been through a lot. You've done the things. Now, queen, keep in mind, not necessarily gender. It's a level. Think of it as page, knight, queen, king. It's a level. You've leveled up. You're a leader. You're strong. You're stable. You have what it takes to do what you need. And know that the Ace of Wands says you have a lot of passion behind you too to start something new. And I almost feel like that's the energy that you need to go to. The new thing, the new you, the new energy of this Ace of Wands, take that and run. Because that will get your motivation going. The problem with the wand as an ace is it takes off really quick and it just makes us go. But sometimes we don't necessarily think. But because that's in your strength, that might be what you need to do. It's just like, I'm going to do this. Now, what you don't see is the Ten of Cups with the Sun. I feel like there's a couple things here. I feel like there's definitely, the Ten of Cups is either a group of people, a family, whether it's blood or just family, that's, non-blood, there is a lot of joy here that you're not tapping into, that you're not seeing, you're not seeing it because you're choosing not to see it right now. But it's a reminder that you have good stuff behind you. That Ten of Cups means whether it's just one person or a group of people, you have someone that cares about you a lot in your life, and you need to know that and realize that. And the Sun is, there's also a lot of things for you to be grateful for. So if you're struggling with something, gratitude helps as well, because when we start recognizing what we do have, it can get us out of that funk a little quicker. When you're feeling hopeless, sometimes we need to check the boxes on all of the good things that have happened to us, or the good things that we've done or accomplished along the way. And I think that's imperative to say, yes, you know what, I do have this, I do have that. I think you're working on that because it's showing up in what you don't see. So I don't think you realize how much work you're doing on it. And that might be exactly why you're watching this video, is to realize that that's what you're doing and that is working. And it will get you out of that funk for sure. So the unexpected is Four of Wands. I feel like there is going to be some kind of celebration that comes in, and it feels like this Ten of Cups, Sun energy as well, where you will be. So the Four of Wands is about celebration. In this case, it shows two people. It can be about marriage, but more importantly, it's about celebrating. Whether someone's celebrating you, it's a birthday, or whether it's deeper than that, like just, or not deeper, different, like just a party, a celebration, a get together. There's going to be something that comes in that kind of kickstarts your better attitude again. You're not going to feel so helpless, but you do need to look for this a little bit with that 10 of cups in the sun. Realize those people that you have around you. If you are invited to something, I think it'd be really important to go, like a barbecue or anything like that, where, party, a get together. As long as you feel safe. If you don't feel safe, don't go, but as long as you feel safe. And the reason is that might kickstart your healing process. So then where does this lead? It leads to the Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like that the Two of Wands is the key here. The Ace of Cups, everyone's looking at it going, yeah, the Ace of Cups. But the Two of Wands is what's important, because it means you're making the plans. It means you're doing the work. You're envisioning where you can go. You're envisioning what you can do. So once you start working through this issue, you're going to say, oh yeah, I can do this. And this Ace of Cups doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be, but you may be just moving for something that makes you feel good in your heart, just something that makes you feel good. It's creative. It's good for your soul, whatever it is. But the Two of Wands is the key here, because when you start making the plans and you start seeing things and planning your route, that means you're taking the bull by the horns. You're doing the work to get out of this cycle. And that's just going to take a bit. So is there anything else our Virgos need to know? It does take strength. It does take inner strength. Everything takes inner strength. When we're trying to work through anything, it takes strength. And sometimes it sucks, because sometimes we don't want to be strong. But know that this card comes up because it's a reminder that you have that. I feel like there could be someone around you that's very caring and strong, but subtly strong. Or it's reminding you that you have this subtle strength within yourself as well. And to tap into that strength, well, however that looks for you, it's really important. So there you have it. There's your reading, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know. Give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Take care. Have a beautiful day.